Okay, so here we go. This is GamesMaster, the UK show for all you old people out there like myself who remember this from when you were a wee young'un, as Dominik Diamond might say, the Scotsman presenter of this show. That's Dominik Diamond, underwater with some almost sexist portrayal of women there, but it was the 90s. It was acceptable then. So here we go. This this. Because the women love Dominik, obviously. Thumbs up, mate, thumbs up. Sir Patrick Moore, rising from the dead from the sea like a Greek god. GamesMasters, here we go. Presented by Dominik Diamond, like I said. This is an interesting episode because Dominik Diamond's co-host, Dave Perry, would often get in... There was often a temperament between the two of them, which came to a head in this episode, so it'll be interesting to watch. We'll see how it goes. Dominik with his lovely green jacket. Very fetching. I tried wearing one of those once. I didn't pull that night. I don't know why. It's very strange.
Okay, like I said, it is the GamesMaster
lovely beard.
Christmas quiz. We're going to have 4 rounds to test our co-commentators.
So it's a quiz-based episode, and I think I haven't seen this episode for a few years, but I seem to remember that Dave Perry was rather badly done by in this episode, and he got a bit humpety about it, as you might say. He got a bit fucked off, as you might also say, if you were being a bit more cursive. Cursive is not the right word. A bit more sweary.
In the show. We now move on to Mr. Derek Lynch.
Derek Lynch there, with a fine white shirt.
Why did you stop, Derek?
Went out of fashion.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think that's in fashion anymore, Derek.
Was it not a kind of like...
Hey, the days of body popping. Oh, great.
Oh, body popping. What was it in the 90s? I don't know. It was all shite. I hate all pop music. It's all rubbish.
I'd rather just leave it as said.
That's a fine haircut on Rick. There.
Finally, we have Dave Perry now. What is that?
And here's Dave Perry. Yeah.
Many times.
With the bandana. With his lovely self-proclaimed games animal bandana. And his mascot, a bear.
No, I don't think it will be either. It's only a matter of time.
Who would present that show, Dave?
Oh, well, I think that would probably be me.
Well, I'm sure that comes as a surprise to all of us.
So already you could sort of hear the tension between the two of them there.
The questions have been kept under strictest security.
So the quiz is about to kick off. I feel really bad for these women. Like, they just have to walk on in skimpy outfits, holding envelopes. It's a bit demeaning, I think. But again, like I say, it was the 90s. It was perfectly acceptable to be misogynistic and sexist back then. Hey, it's the picture board.
Woo! Mr. Dave Perry. Dave, pick a number between 1 and 4, please.
1.
That's Metal Mario.
Wee fella.
Metal Mario.
Indeed, it is. That is absolutely correct.
Yay, 1 point to me.
In the new Mario 64 game. For a bonus question, Dave, what colour are Mario's overalls normally?
Blue. Ooh.
They
oh,
are blue.
I was going to say red.
Red vest. Is that 2 colours you would wear together? Blue and...
I got to hand in my geek card.
Does that work as a colour mix, Dave?
It's very in.
Look, a little cheeky jab at his bandana there.
2 sets of 2 points to Dave Perry.
You show him what for, Dominik. With your green suits.
Pick a number between 1 and 4.
3.
Oh, that's yes, from Killer Instinct.
Jade.
Killer Instinct.
No.
Oh,
Her name is actually
Orchid.
A very small, unknown game called Killer Instinct that was last year's Christmas #1.
See,
Never heard of it.
I knew that.
Mr. Derek Lynch.
I'm the biggest nerd.
Pick a number between 1 and 4, as long as it's 2 or 4.
4.
Thank you, Derek.
Heart of Darkness. I know that game. Heart of Darkness. Andy from Heart of Darkness.
Pass.
Come on, I know I'm right. Come on.
It was actually Andy
Yes,
from Heart of Darkness.
indeed.
Right,
2.
finally.
2.
Who is that man?
That is
Bit of a retro one here.
Manic Minor or Jet Set Willy.
That looks a lot like your dad.
If only I knew who he was.
Oh, Dominic, you can't.
I don't know. I don't know. His head's down the toilet. How am I meant to know?
You're going to kick yourself a
Yeah.
very, very famous game cassette.
For
cover
ZX
from
Spectrum,
yesterday, Willie.
in fact.
Oh, I would have known if he'd had his head
It
out.
was back in the days of the ZX Spectrum.
Yeah, there you go. You know it, because you got it written down on the card, but I knew it because I am such a nerd, I know these things. Thank you.
So then, we've got a bit of a clear division, I think, in the first round, but let's have the scores confirmed from GamesMaster.
Now, oh, Patrick Moore there with his little
Merry Christmas. I hate to
crown
ruin
and
the festive
beardy,
spirit, but I look
beardy
to
fuck.
say that at the end of round one,
Sadly passed
Rich
away,
Anderson,
all due
Eric
respect
Evans,
to his floating
and
head
Kirk
there.
Ewan all had zero,
Now,
with the
to give a
sole
bit more
difference
background,
of being a
in the
dead
past,
with 4.
Dominik Diamond's always had this sort of attitude with David Perry whenever they're on screen together. I remember in previous episodes, like, Dominic would pretend to be yawning and falling asleep when David Perry was ever talking. So it just went on for years throughout the seasons, and it all came to this. So this is where we find ourselves now. Back into the quiz, yes. I'm sort of playing along myself here. Earthworm Jim there. Classic game. I had it for the Mega Drive, or Genesis if you're American.
What happens next?
He shoots a
Oh
cow
yes,
into
that's
the air.
right. Yes, the fridge falls on a
He
log and the
basically
cow.
drops the fridge
Yeah,
onto
yeah,
the
yeah,
springboard
yeah.
system.
That's fine.
Shut up, Rick.
That's
I'm
more than
answering
enough,
the questions
Thank you
here.
very much. Yes, let's have a look and see if you're correct. Yes,
Yeah.
there goes the cow. It's official.
Cow
That's,
launched
2 points to Mr. Rick Henderson there.
into orbit.
We move on to Derek Lynch. Derek, take a look at this clip.
Let's. Resident Evil. I recognise it straight away. The dogs come crashing through the window. I know way too much about video games. This is terrible. Not, I shouldn't be proud of this. It's just, I am wasting my life. Really, I am.
And
Shameful, really.
some kind of beef comes
Jesus.
out and
Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm going to give you 1 point for that. I will throw open, and I already missed the Kirk Ewing. Very, very quick on you.
Go on, Kurt. Get in there, son.
I'm going to give Derek 1 point. Kirk, you can get the total two if you tell me exactly what happens.
Mutant zombie comes out with a shotgun and
No.
the guy blasts his brains out over the floor, causing a very nice wiry pattern on the walls.
Very,
Yes, a
very
lovely
good.
answer, but not correct. It's zombie dogs, sir. Zombie dogs come flying through the window. They are sans shotgun. They have no shotgun within their, I was going to say person, but within their doggish bodies. Primal, no, what's that called? I know that game.
Okay, a little bit of fighting there from Primal Rage.
Primal Rage, that's the one.
Isn't it just great? Because I don't know the answer. I mean, obviously it's going to be some fantastic death move in the Rhino.
Yes, it had Mortal
That's
Kombat
not bad.
style
I'm gonna
death
give you one
moves,
for
that's
that.
right.
Yeah.
But who's flashing there? Rick, yes, Rick, what happened next?
The monkey turns round and emits a huge gaseous
Hmm.
vapor.
Yeah, a good guess, I think.
Dave's shaking his head there. Let's roll a clip and find out what happened. Okay, so the
Oh,
dinosaur's
yeah.
about to kind of fall over there. The monkey decides, I am going
Oh,
to...
oh, he's taking a fucking piss on him. Oh, this would be rated mature, that game, but I don't think mature people were playing it. They were probably all quite immature. But there you go. I was one of them, so I can't complain. Sonic 3 for the Mega Drive / Genesis.
Standing under a tree. What happens next, Dave?
That is, the screen goes on fire. Yes.
Sonic has to destroy him.
Dr. Robotnik comes on, that's right.
I'm gonna throw
No,
that
that's
out there.
right, that's
Yes,
right.
Derek.
And the fire
He's
goes
gonna
up.
jump up and hit the coconuts, and the coconuts fall down.
No, he's not a coconut eater.
No, not even close.
Sort
Let's
yourself
look at
out,
that.
sir.
Okay, so Sonic gets to the end of the
Yep.
level, pauses by the tree,
Hey.
guy in a black jumps out of the crate, and someone shoots him. And it all explodes. It was...
Okay, didn't get that right. Clearly that's the truth, but yeah. But
Dave is still in the
that was Dave Perry. That was Dave Perry's answer. So therefore, they're already look Dave 4. Right, I think he just actually more. He said Dr. Robotnik. He more or less got that answer right. So they're already screwing him over. So it begins. It begins.
Why has Derek Lynch got a
Batman
rabbit for
begins.
his mascot?
GamesMaster begins. Ad break. Non-existent ad break. That's the way I like it.
No need to be afraid. It's Christmas time.
It's just like today when we record programs and skip straight through those bullshit adverts.
Christmas quiz. We have our 4 co-commentators. Taking part in top quiz related action.
It is, Dominic, it is. Top quiz related action.
Oh, I feel like Magnus Magnusson.
What? Ooh, I feel like Magnet Zazzles.
Yes, it's just like the.
Yes, I know
show
things about
popularised
Magnus
by the old
Magnusson.
Icelandic cheeky monkey. We've asked each of our contestants to nominate a specialist subject. They will get 45 seconds on that subject. Let's have the first.
Oh, let's go, Dominic, let's go.
Your name is Derek Lynn.
Let's go, you wee
Born in
Scotchman.
Hartlepool, and your specialist
Come on.
subject is Namco Arcade Beat 'em Ups 1990 to 1996.
Imagine if that was actually on
45 seconds,
Mastermind. That'd be
Mr.
kind
Lynch.
of brilliant.
And your time begins now. Tekken 2. Which character is reportedly based on the Japanese martial arts star Jackie Chan?
No idea.
Lei Wulong.
Correct.
well
What
done.
form of martial arts is practiced by Bayek?
Taekwondo.
I'm not a
Correct.
beat 'em up
Again,
fan.
Tekken 2. At the end of a one-player game, who's the final opponent a player faces?
Kazuma.
The devil.
Kazuma your
Okay, I'll
ass!
accept that. Tekken 2 includes animal as well as human fighters. What is the name of the kangaroo?
Roo!
Correct.
No, that's
Who's in charge
that's
of
Streets
the
of Rage 3. Sorry.
King.
Correct. Which character sports a series of tattoos?
Tattoo Man.
Paul.
No, Bruce Irving.
Oh yeah,
Arcade mode
Tattoo
is
Man
the
or
option
Bruce,
because the player did
as his more
that
common
sort of
birth
thing.
name is known.
In a first-person view, the player selected
5
character
points.
as a wireframe. True or false?
True.
Oh yeah, I was talking over that. I didn't hear it, but I would have said true as well.
Scored 6
Just
points,
instinct,
and
innit?
you're passed on none. Thank you. Let's have the next contestant.
6 points. That's pretty good. Pretty good,
Mr.
I
Pickering,
think.
you were born in Drumnadrochit, and your specialist subject is video game subjects related to the letter P. You have 45 seconds on your specialist subject, and your time begins now.
Go on.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Why?
Because he's an
Brilliant. This was broadcast at like 6 on in the evening, I need to remind people. That's fantastic.
Mario have to return to his parents on the snow level of Mario 64, and here's a clue. It looks like this.
It's a penguin?
puffin.
Correct.
Oh, Puppet! Shit! I can't believe even with a visual clue I got that wrong. I'm an idiot. Jesus.
Pong. Correct. What game featured the character Peter Perfect?
God knows.
Pap.
Super Knockout. What does the B button do? I'd start to sort of finish. What does the B button do on FIFA Soccer on the Mega Drive?
The
Pass.
Correct. At the end of that round, Mr.
I'm
Ian,
slow,
you scored
I only just
4
got that.
points. You said some rude words, but you passed on none. Let's have the next contestant, please.
But you notice they gave the fluffy toy, the puffin, not penguin as I said, but puffin. They're trying to help the other contestants and screw over. I bet they tried to screw over Dave here.
You finish Street Fighter 2 with Ken.
Look at that! Come on.
He gets the girl and goes off into the sunset.
Correct. When you beat an opponent without taking a hit, what congratulatory message appears on the screen?
Perfect.
Correct. The bonus stage on Street Fighter 2 involves players destroying a car. Which two characters can destroy?
E Honda and Chun Li.
Eddie Honda
Yes.
and Ken if you use a Dragon Punch. Or Chun-Li with
Yes.
the 100K.
Thank you, sir.
Point
Yes.
for that. Which character practices the art of yoga?
Yoga is Delsin.
Correct.
See, that is so unfair, man. See,
4 points and you passed
I
on
like
none.
Dominik Diamond, but poor Dave. I do feel for Dave because it's not fair. They are really ganging up on him, man.
And your specialist subject is football management simulations in 1986 to 1996. Your 45 seconds begins now. Who wrote the classic ZX Spectrum game Football Manager?
Kevin Thompson.
Yeah, that guy.
Correct. Kevin Thompson
I
had
knew
a
that.
beard. True or false?
True, and a very nice
Correct.
one.
This beard was cack. True or false?
It was a dreadful beard.
Correct. Which
Unlike your
game
fine
is
beard, sir.
Manager 2?
Anko,
Correct. In which football game is Clive Tilsley the in-game commentator?
Championship Manager 2.
Correct.
Champion Manager 2.
5,000. How many club players are there?
Over 100,000.
2 billion.
Probably,
No.
I should
And
imagine.
6.
5,000. At the end of that round, Mr. Henderson, you've scored 5 points, passed on none, and have a
A big
beer.
fish behind
Let's go up to
Dominic
GamesMaster
there.
and find out what the scores are now.
Dave
Oh,
holds the
Patrick.
lead with 8 points, but Rick and Derek now have 7 points.
Dave still. Dave, look, he is an arrogant sod. I would say that from past behaviour of his.
Right, we're now going into
But
the penultimate
he's still in the
round.
lead, even though they're weighing it against
That
him.
means there's 2
I do feel for
We are
him in
calling
this.
this
This isn't
penultimate
quite
round Don't
It's not fair to say the least.
Before we go into it though, let's prepare ourselves for a festive feature type situation.
Let's. Feature.
Japan and Britain, two separate
People,
cultures, half a
neon
world apart, linked
signs.
by one thing. Anoraks.
Dominik
Here
in
they call them
Japan.
otaku. The word
Japanese
for
bloke
any
there,
borders
and another one.
excessive, but this is
Oh, there's a Japanese bloke with a helmet on. There's some anime 15-year-old girls ready for the plucking. If you're Japanese, with a helmet on.
It's midday on a Sunday in downtown Tokyo. Most of us would be asleep, but the video game otaku have a
I'm asleep till
party where they dress up
3
as their
PM
favourite video games
generally,
characters.
but
I've decided to get into
then
the spirit
I don't
I've
work
asked
and
everyone's favourite from Street Fighter 2,
I have.
Fat Sumo Bloke.
Oh,
Eddie
I
Honda.
think I got you beat there, Dominic.
These
I think I
cultural
got a
parties are
bigger
tragically
stomach than
regular
that.
occurrence in Tokyo. Hundreds of teenage punters shun the
Oh,
daylight and huddle
oh,
inside pubs to get
cosplay.
down the
I never
beat
understood it
behind the
myself. It's a bit sad.
Some people actually
This is
buy
coming
the
from a
box
sad
at
person,
prices
so
ranging from 4 to
if
6
I think it's sad,
The
it's
idea
sad.
being to garner
Look.
as much attention as possible,
Look at them.
with cash prizes
Look at
going
them.
to the grooviest
Look at them.
players.
Look at the state of that.
In Japan, I am an enormous
It's a
celebrity
fucking
as well.
disgrace.
Because of this, they've actually asked me to be a judge on the competition to see who's got the best costume. So I've got to look for a costume that's very big, very
Look at you,
extravagant,
Dominic, with a stripy shirt on. You're a real Scotsman.
I don't know if you can tell, but this guy's wearing a pair of pants on his head. He's got...
Yeah, I think that's just a pervert who sneaked through to the convention. What is going on?
Nice one, mate. Sorry.
Yes. Oh, Dominic, you filthy little pervert. What are you doing?
Okay, this is,
Stop going after the girls in skimpy outfits, Dominic. It's not befitting of a man of your age. Come on, sir. Come on. Sort it out, son. Sort it out.
After hours of grueling analysis and
Oh, dear.
costumes that were obviously from bizarre Japanese games I'd never heard of.
It was the 90s, it was misogynistic, sexist, perving over women in the 90s.
Predictably, my newfound Japanese buddies didn't miss the opportunity to take the mick out of my strange foreign ways. Okay.
日本語喋れますか
I speak no Japanese.
どうしよう
He doesn't speak English either. He's Scottish. Ooh, bit of the old homegrown racism there from myself. But I'm being ironic like Family Guy, innit? So.
The otaku partied long into the afternoon, but I, having met the girl of my dreams, did
Because
any
when
normal
you're being
man.
ironic, you can be racist to your heart's content. Jesus Christ. I hate myself. Don't shoot too soon. That's what my girlfriend told me before she left me.
Thus, 90 seconds
Ooh,
of general video
hello.
games questions. At the end of this round, we will lose the two co-commentators with the two lowest scores at the moment. These scores are so close.
I always think
anybody can still
Van
get
Dyke
through.
looks dodgy on a bloke. I don't think it's a
So
good
best of luck,
look.
everyone.
I had one for a brief period and nothing looks good on me,
Now,
but that
what's the
looked
catchphrase
especially
of the game
bad.
character
The
Earthworm
old
Jim?
Van Dyke. What?
Ewing drops
What?
rocket.
Groovy.
That, I didn't hear the question, but that's I can reverse it.
Powers.
Well, I keep missing them, but that was from Jim. I know
From
that.
outer space.
And yes, I was outer space. That
Listen to
thing.
this
Yes,
soundtrack.
I don't know
What
what.
game does it come from?
That's Donkey Kong Country.
Perry Torque.
Donkey for the SNES, for the Super Nintendo, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm a green friendly dinosaur. I have a long tongue. which
Yoshi,
I use to
Yoshi.
drop eggs in. Ewing drops
Yoshi.
rocket.
Yoshi.
Yoshi, motherfucker!
Mario's friend. The sequel to the best-selling PC game Jeff Crammon's Grand Prix is called what? Ewing
Two?
dropped rocket.
Grand Prix 2.
It is.
What is the Mega
Nice.
Drive called in America?
What?
Perry Torquay.
Genesis.
Correct.
Oh,
What is the
I was
Super
saying that
Nintendo
earlier.
known as in Japan? Henderson. From West End.
The Super Famicom.
So let's go for the GamesMaster to find out the scores.
GamesMaster, tell us what to do with our lives.
Fall into that
We're wasting them, watching YouTube videos, commentating upon them. Wasting my life.
Kirk has managed to earn himself a place in the final with 9 points in
Jolly good. Pip, pip, what?
Okay, so while we say a fond farewell to Derek and Rick.
Bon, damn it. Bon way.
That Kirk and Dave are going to be playing. It's the grand final. Let's peer inside GamesMaster's Yuletide log.
Let's peer
It is
up.
Christmas.
GamesMaster's
And what better way to
log.
finish than having a final playoff between the two leaders on the first snow level? of
Ah, why not?
1964. The two co-commentators must race to the bottom of the perilous ice ride
Ooh.
in the fastest time possible.
Oh, it's a
Trying
challenge.
desperately not to skid off to oblivion.
Do you like Super Mario 64? I don't like Super. I think it's overrated. It's probably very good. I didn't have an N64 back in the day. I don't know. It's probably very good, but I only played it like a few years ago, and I thought it hadn't dated particularly well. It was fiddly. I prefer the purity of a 2D platformer myself. But then I am old school. I am an old git. I am old school, and I am old in every way. So.
I'd make sure you finish it because some of these turns are very tight indeed. Okay, thank you very much, Dominic.
Man with a trident, the man with the golden trident.
Mountain course in the quickest time. We'll walk away with our special Christmas quiz.
Shark in the background, yeah.
To stay the longest on the course will win. Best of luck, guys.
How are they going to screw over Dave Perry this time?
Okay, and off he goes then. We're at the
Go
start
on,
of the
slide
season.
on your filthy little bottom, you plumber fuck. Come on. Click those coins, click those fucking coins. Through the log, through GamesMaster's log.
Oh yes, I definitely agree, Dominic. He's taken nice.
Oh, I wasn't impressed with that. Oh, even I could do better than that. And I've only spent about 10 minutes playing Super Mario 64. I could do better. Come on, Mr. Bandana. Come on. Use your magical bandana to guide you through the slidey botty escapades that await you. Yeah, come. To the right. To the right, my friend. No. 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 Oh, Dave Perry, you've gone fucked it up. You bandana fool. Take that magical bandana back to your magical merchant and demand a refund. That was a disgrace.
Congratulations, first of all. Interesting way you handled this quiz. Abysmal.
It was.
at the start,
It was. I could do
0-0
better.
At the end. I didn't even think that time was a very
No.
good time.
No, it was a rotten time.
At least he's honest, eh? At least he's honest.
Now you have actually said on the show you are the greatest games player
Games animal.
in Britain. What happened? What went wrong?
Well, I think I've been set up.
Oh, here we go.
Today.
Right. And in particular, what reason?
I think having a final game where one player owns the game in the machine and one player isn't in the interests of fair play.
Oh!
Okay then. So what you're saying, Dave, is the biggest game of this year. You haven't played much.
It's not released till next year. I'll play it
Right.
next year when it's released in this
Okay.
country.
you are a
Fuck, he
journalist,
is annoyed.
import.
Not a journalist, I'm a marketing manager.
Right. Okay then. And you got a
that-
book coming out about games
That
and
is
that.
quite sore. That is quite sour grapes. Shit. Speaking with me there, Dominic.
Okay then. And on
That is sour grapes. I think Dominic put it quite well there. Look at him with his arms folded. The game's animal there. Oh, it must be even. I feel so sorry for these poor women. Oh no. Especially when it's an awkward situation, you've got to come on looking sexy. No, don't. No. Oh, I hope the paycheck was worth it, ladies. Oh no. It's not good. It's not good. With his tight leather trousers, not a good look. Not a good look.
Why did we only get one Christmas but 5 Nolan sisters?
I don't know. I don't know, Dominic. God only knows. But that was, yeah, that was interesting. I thought it was really unfair on Dave Perry, but at the same time, I don't know. That was kind of like sore loser situation. It was like, oh, take it in good humour, man. It's not like the fate of the world rests upon you getting this quiz correct. But it was unfair. So I'm on the fence, as with most things in life, because I'm a non-committal person. And there you go. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.